right, Bill has a question about how do you market your agency services during a recession? I'm already seeing many businesses, especially local, not wanting to spend much, if at all. Are there any good industries you suggest focusing all your lead gen around? Good question.
Again, anything that is a business that has a company that provides products or services, so an industry that is in either steady or increasing demand. And that's why I always recommend home services. Number one, I'm biased because I'm a former electrical contractor, but number two, that is, home services and such are always going to be needed, regardless of the state of the economy. People need electricians, people need plumbers, roofers, tree service companies, etc. So again, I always like to use those as examples because they will always be in demand. Also, if you're considering industries, there's always that discussion about painkillers or vitamins, right? Choose a painkiller industry, not a vitamin industry, which means vitamins are nice to have. You should take them, but you don't always take them religiously. But painkillers, when you're in pain, you have to have it. And you'll go out of your way to make sure that you take pain pills or painkillers in order to ease or relieve the pain. So it's very similar when you're considering an industry to target for your SEO services or your marketing agency, is to choose something that either is a painkiller type of service or it has steady or increasing demand, not declining demand. So again, home services are always, in my opinion, good to target for that reason. And also, another kind of less likely on or less kind of typical or normal for local would be another term is called an irrational passion. Like, people that are into golfing or people who are into dogs, love their freaking dogs and spend ungodly amounts of money on them. And same thing with golfers and, any kind of thing that it's called an irrational passion, right? So those are all kind of like things that you can do where people like the economy and the state of the economy doesn't really have much of an effect on those industries, at least not as much, not nearly as much.
Cool. I think that's a great explanation. Chris, do you have anything to add? I was going to mention something, but Bradley covered it. I think that's a great way. I love the painkiller and vitamin approach.
Yeah, same here. I like that as well. At the same time, if you have a company that is growing and making sales, right? So if you can prove you can get them sales as well, you can also do 2 to 3 test sales, always with contingencies, ideally, I don't know, you can offer them, I don't know, you do 4 sales for price X, or you get them 5 sales for price X. And if you're doing lead gen, and if you can't perform on that, you basically refund the money on that. So that's very easy. So that's a no-brainer offer. If you can create a no-brainer offer on those ends, it should be very, very easy, especially if it's marketing companies or product services businesses. Truth is though, or the sad truth is that many businesses don't have their shit together, especially in current times. And that's actually the main reason is I think that why companies are hesitating a bit. So if you can help them get their shit together,
yeah,
you're probably gonna make even more money.
Yeah. And that's the thing. No matter what the state of the economy, businesses can thrive even in a poor economy or a recession. Some businesses will thrive and they're there, and the thing is spending money on marketing. Savvy business owners understand that in times of recession or in times of where business is low, that's honestly or usually the best time to increase marketing, because marketing is what generates the leads, right? Which ultimately generates the revenue. And so when everybody else is turning down their marketing because they're scared, the smart and savvy business owners typically turn it up, because that means they're going to have a larger market share than because their competitors are pulling back. And at the same time, they're increasing their marketing budget, therefore claiming a larger share of the market.
And sales and transactions happen every day, all the time. There's always a green river flowing somewhere. You just got to tap into it.
There's a blue ocean of money slopping around out there.
Yep.
Yep.